Hey Pisces, Aries, welcome in to your astrology tarot reading for February 2025. I thank you guys so much for tuning into this message, for being here, and for all your love and support. Let's go ahead and see what's going on in the cosmos here for you in the now moment. Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, my ascended ancestors, and all holy angels, I thank you so much for being here with me and my patrons. What are the cosmic influences for Pisces Aries energies? Whoa. That just flew across the world. Okay, you've got Earth energy. And Earth energy could be coming at you fast or accelerating you in some way. Due to your persistence, patience, and practicality, something could be accelerating or moving quickly. Jupiter, yeah, quick expansion. Maybe your Jupiter is in an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Saturn, maybe Capricorn. Okay. Growing and expanding because of your persistence and patience and your practicality that you've maintained in something, not letting yourself get too carried away is what I just heard, is what is healing something in you. You're mastering your patience, your earth element, your pentacle. Ooh, that's awesome, Pisces, Aries. And seeing that mastery show up as growth and expansion, which is going to heal some sort of hurt you've endured. Okay, overall energy at the bottom of the deck. Cardinal, okay? Investigation, bravery, and a pioneering spirit. Yeah, because you dared to stay the course, to do something differently is the most general way I could put it. To do something differently. Maybe that's been a challenge. Maybe you've been growing and expanding because something new or different has been required of you. But Aries, Cancer, Libra, or Capricorn, again, could be very significant here, okay? So let's clarify this earth influence here. What's the persistence, patience, and practicality about for Pisces, Aries, divine? Let me shuffle one more time. There's the sun. That's good. So it's a good thing. Five of Swords. Okay. Some of you weren't believing that your patience, persistence, and practicality would pay off in something or help you grow and expand. Empress energy. Period. Sun card. Okay. Some of you could have children, maybe be expecting here, or there's a sun that's very significant. Sun maybe you already have. Some of you persisted in love despite the lies, despite the misunderstandings or being misunderstood. Someone now sees something clearly. Someone has grown and expanded beyond their own hurt and is now maybe curious about changing or shifting a dynamic between you two. The King of Wands. Could be a fire sign. Ace of Coins here. Tower. People might be having a tower moment about you. Or you're having a tower moment about somebody. Maybe a King of Cups. Or King of Wands. Whoa. Ace of Swords with the Three of Swords. And the Moon. We do have the full moon on the cusp of Cancer and Leo. That's peaking late tonight and early tomorrow, 11th and 12th of February, for those of you that might watch this later. So something about this time frame could be significant for you. The Truth. about someone's growth and expansion. Some lies can't stand tall, huh? 8 of Cups, right. Some of you were strong enough to walk away even though you were hurt, or strong enough to release or let someone go even though it was hurtful, it was painful. Someone maybe sees that now. Clarify the Tower. Thank you. The Emperor. Somebody seeing an Emperor for who they truly are, or it is this Emperor who's having this Tower moment about you, Pisces, Aries. Somebody's grown up here. Somebody's gone through like a Saturn return, or they're in their Saturn return. They're going through a maturation process. Or they're just more mature now than they were before. Like they see something differently. Yeah, justice. I'm hearing somebody sees that you did what you had to do. Justice. You did what was right and fair, or just, or all you could do within the jurisdiction that you had, or within the power that you had. 6 of Coins, between grow and expand and hurt and heal. Yeah, it's like there's a scale that's balancing here for you, Pisces, Aries. And it's an Ace of Cups. I love that for you. That's awesome. This is going to be something that fills your heart. The fact that this balancing cycle or karmic cycle is over, whether this is in your life or someone else's. Someone is grateful that the hurt is finally healing. Or you're going to get confirmation that someone's hurt is finally healing. Something that they've been carrying for far too long. Yeah, they're awakening. Judgment at the bottom. Clarify the World and the 10 of Wands for hurt and heal. Yeah. Something that's been a chip on someone's shoulder for a long time. Yeah, that's what I mean. Confirmation is coming. The High Priestess. Something that you had a lot of faith in, a lot of belief in, a lot of know-how or trust in. You really put your faith in God or faith in the divine, the universe. That this healing would happen in someone's heart. That someone would awaken and see the truth of something. That what maybe looked like instigation, somebody maybe villainized you here, Pisces, Aries. What looked like instigation was actually bravery. And that's going to resonate specifically for some of y'all. Like, you acted in a brave manner. It took a lot of courage for you to do something, even though it made you look like a villain. It's like you were willing to be that for the sake of the justice that you knew, the balance that you knew was needed and necessary. Or you allowed someone the space to detach from some sort of lie themselves, rather than you force them or try to prove or kind of, yeah, it's like you let somebody come to their own conclusion, come to the truth, the light of truth in their own timing. That's what's about to be confirmed to you here. That's straight to the point. I love that. Oh, let me pull a couple more. Yeah, the hero. That's what I mean. You're like an unsung hero. That's how this person sees you, whoever this is. You're an unsung hero. It's like you don't get the credit that you deserve. 3 of Cups, yeah. 4 of Swords. That's what I mean. Somebody sees clearly now, beyond the hurt. Somebody's gained clarity. The 7 of Swords of the lies and deception that were at play. And how, again, so how you chose to handle something was wise. Although it maybe wasn't the fun choice, 3 of Cups. It was the, I almost want to say the respectable choice. Yeah, 2 of Cups. It was a choice that honored you and all involved. It's almost like you took one for the team and no one knew it. Took a hit to your own heart in some way for the sake of the happiness or the peace of someone else that you love. I feel like love dearly for sure. Yeah, the Chariot with the Lovers. Love deeply, the Chariot with the Lovers. Okay, we got to keep pulling. Hold on. Strength. And the Magician. And Death. Look at all the majors with the Ten of Cups. Wow, with the Ten of Cups. You believed in the strength of the bond or the love that you had for someone or with someone, or almost like that the love would transform the situation. If you just stood in love with them, it would transform their heart in some way. Like, this is almost like, I'm kind of feeling it like, let's say if you had like a spat with a child or a family member, a parent or something like that, like, or you had to let go, or you had to move away, you had to create distance or set a boundary, or you fought that justice. You did everything you could to the extent of the law. Like, nothing was assisting you in like maintaining or creating some sort of bond or connection. Again, it's like somebody is recognizing that you've been true all along, despite what was said, despite some sort of misunderstanding. There is something very brave about this. Like, again, bravery, I think, is the key word. But bravery isn't always heroic. It isn't always action-packed. It isn't always loud. Sometimes bravery is so quiet. Sometimes it's silent. Sometimes it takes courage to be quiet. Or to not say anything at all. You know what I mean? Like, I think this is you taking a high road, Pisces, Aries, that people couldn't even see you were taking. Because they were too busy trying to, I almost feel like make you the villain. I want to say vilify. I think that's how you say it, vilify you. Yeah, wow. So know that someone has gone through a healing transformation, or a healing that has transformed them. And they're awakening to what really happened, or what really went down here. It's like something was left in the dark for this person. And there's some sort of like love or bond that could be strengthening as well because of this Tower or whatever's happening here, or whatever did happen here. What are the archetypes that'll support Pisces, Aries through this? Thank you. The Mother, right. I felt that. Something about family. So as a mother, this would be like, and I don't mean to trigger anybody, but let's say you were given up for adoption, or you gave a child up for adoption so it could have a better life. Or you had your kids and maybe lost them at one point, or, you know, something like that due to circumstances that were outside of your control, or a series of unfortunate events, and it just, you know, something just went left, right? Or heck, I mean, again, a parent, but just knowing you couldn't take care of a kid or something like that. Or this is like a revelation someone might be having about their own mother, that they did the best they could with what they had, or what they thought was the villain in them was actually the brave child, or the brave love in them, or like something was done out of love and not out of selfishness in the way that it was portrayed. It's like that's clearing out of, this could be a child. I could be speaking from a child's perspective. So you could be the mother of this child. It's like somebody is getting over the hurt that they felt so that they could see the truth of why you did what you did or why you chose this. Like, this could even be like you maybe made the decision to take your children away from their father because of DV or, you know, toxic energy or something like that. Like, you decided to spearhead something or didn't fight for something, or maybe fought, but I don't know. I feel that it's like someone was made to believe something about you that wasn't true, and that's coming through very strong. The warrior, right? You fought, I'm telling you. And warriors, sometimes the war isn't always like loud. Sometimes it's a silent battle. This person couldn't see what you were fighting for behind the scenes. They couldn't see, again, like they couldn't see you trying for them. Or this is even like, say, like a divorce. And a child feels like, oh, my parent didn't want me. They didn't even fight to have me or have custody of me. And like, that couldn't be further from the truth. Maybe this is an abandonment wound healing within you too, Pisces, Aries. Whether you were abandoned or where you were put in a position to have to abandon. The mother warrior, right? The fight, the actual, yeah, what you were fighting for, the advocate. You were more in this child's corner than they can perceive or believe, or could perceive and believe at the time. Or it's like someone seeing it as, again, an act of love rather than an act of selfishness or an act of hate or disinterest or something like that. Okay. This could also be, for some of y'all, maybe like a masculine energy that passed on and didn't appreciate the warrior in the feminine energy they were with in this lifetime. Like, they're seeing the feminine from a very different perspective than they could in the physical. The gambler, yeah, this could have been a masculine that had like a gambling problem or squandered a lot of opportunity to build or create family or give love because they were so focused on their own addictions maybe. Or, again, I don't mean to trigger, but this is just flowing, so I'm gonna go with it. Somebody was a risk taker and gambled, took the chance and the risk of maybe not having that kind of love bond or love relationship, but having something else. And I don't know, the flirt. Yeah, I think for some of y'all, this could be a healing truth you might be coming to, that yes, somebody maybe chose their addiction or their habits over you. And in there is some truth to that. And I think that this is a masculine. I don't know if they're here or they're just not able to contact you. Like, they're here in 3D and they're just not able to contact you. And this is their higher self, or they're in another realm. They're an ancestor. I just heard ancestral plane. So yeah, this could be an ancestor of yours that wishes they would have sowed more seeds of love and care into your dynamic, into the family. They wish they would have been there more for you. They see their selfishness now and how you were fighting, and they maybe threw away the opportunity to fight with you, or they took a risk of, the risk that they took didn't pay off in the end, and they see that now from their perspective, wherever they are in the ancestral plane. They see that now. Okay, whoa. That's new. That's really new. That was like somebody was really like present. If you were wondering, like if you lost a parent recently, and then became a mother, or you had that experience, and maybe not even in that order, but it's like you maybe wish a mother could see you as a mother too. Like somebody, this could also be a feminine energy maybe, that is in regret for how they took the risk of not supporting you for whatever, I don't know why the risk of not supporting. It's like they could have connected with you mother to mother and they didn't. Like they maybe struggled with their own mothering. Maybe this is how a mother only could mother. They were a warrior. They had to fight. So I don't know. There's something about that. There's a lot. So now there's a lot of people showing up. So these are definitely like maybe some messages from passed on loved ones where they're assisting you and helping you in healing this hurt that maybe they caused in some way, shape, or form. Maybe they didn't, or maybe they didn't prevent, but they couldn't see that was in their power to do so. Okay, let's talk about it, because I guess I could sit here and channel forever, child. But the old blush rose says, you are being asked to deepen your faith and beliefs, to look back at where you came from and strengthen connections with the place you began, to mend what needs mending, and even to create new connections. No past can truly be completely left behind. Take some additional self-care and self-love opportunities. Something remains, and it must be healed or absorbed in some way. The mother nurtures without condition and loves without question. They know that no one is beyond the healing strength that comes from being earthly or divinely mothered. So ask yourself, or spend some time journaling, and describe what unconditional love means to you, and maybe how you find it in your day-to-day. How does unconditional love show up for you? When has it? Okay. Astrological sign is Cancer, so the mother, the moon, right? And again, we are under full moon energy as I'm recording this. Somebody regrets not taking the opportunity to mother you when they could have. Other energies here are remorseful that they didn't put your mother or you as a mother in position to fully show up or mother and nurture. Like somebody regrets not supporting you and helping you out. So this could be like a father or a parent of a child, a mother of a child, that regrets not being able to be there. Okay? Because they were too busy gambling and flirting, because you got flirt at the bottom here. Yo, whoa. Flirt and the father. This is deep. Okay, hold on. 18, 17, 18, 30, 8, and 10 could be significant to you. Okay? The warrior says that this could represent a challenge in which you need to step up, stand up, and speak up. Maybe that's what someone feels they didn't do. But the energy to fight will only come for something that is worth the battle. And that's, I think, the deep wound. Some of you don't feel like you're worth fighting for because nobody stood up for you. Nobody fought for you. Okay? Nobody spoke up for you when it mattered. But the energy to fight will only come first for something that is worth the battle. There may be a slowing of outcomes or a delay in hope for occurrence or resolution, but all the same, nothing is lost just yet. Be careful to pick your battles and don't get caught up in drama that will bring you no personal long-term joy and comfort. The warrior develops skill, is loyal and true to the cause they are aligned with, and makes planned actions towards the goals they are looking to reach. Okay, this is Aries energy. And ask yourself here, what do you value as worth fighting for, even if you lose. So if you're tuning into this, make sure you tune into that full moon energy, because this is almost like an extended of that message, okay? Let's go to 30. All right, it says taking a risk could be needed, but ensure you are willing to live with any eventual outcome, as this is a time of unsettled energies. You could win it all or lose it, and you could play it safe. But whatever you decide to do, just watch out for the unexpected as well. Listen to your inner voice and any tingling sensations of caution that are sent your way. The gambler does not leave things to fate, but rather works with deliberation to ensure that the odds are stacked a little bit better in their favor. Occasional risk takers, they are better at playing the long game. Okay, so when you feel unfulfilled, what do you think is missing in your life? Take note of that. And this is Gemini energy showing up for you. Let's quickly read the Flirt and the Father, since that just aligns so well. Okay, the Flirt says, opening your heart to a more playful and lighter outlook on what is before you will allow you the space to see beyond any negativity clouding your judgment. Go through all options, even those that may seem rather remote, before making your decision. It is too easy to let something that seems good at the time get away from you, and for this to become your long-term and perhaps not substantial enough reality. The Flirt may know how to connect with others through a veil of lightness, but beware of what is on offer in exchange for the intention. That's what I mean. Somebody is regretful that they allowed themselves to get distracted away from you, or away from building with you or connecting with you in some way. Or the fact that they were distracted hurt you in some way, okay? So this is like an apology coming through from someone, or maybe even from source, your ancestors, spirit. The 10 and the Father. What does the Father want to say? Okay, the Mountain Rose says that the real power to begin anything in your life is ultimately yours. Though you may be influenced, blocked, or gifted with opportunities, it is up to you to create the action needed for making a foray out into the world. Perhaps patience is needed, or more study before your plans can unfold. Or maybe you are trying to do something that is not truly aligned with your passions, values, and calling. The Father takes time to make trusted decisions that others can rely on. They are courageous and capable, while inspiring a quiet type of leadership that is comforting and steadfast. Ask yourself here, what are the useful lessons I have learned in life from an authority higher than myself? And this is Capricorn energy. There you go, okay? So there is that vibe and that feel of needing to mother and father yourself in this moment, okay? And pay attention to where maybe your mother or father misstepped. All right? Let me know if any of that resonates in the comments, y'all. I love you so very much, and I'll see you in our next one. Namaste.